How has your entrepreneurial journey been? You can start us off.
I never dream about being employed in my life because I know when I'm trying to being employed or try to work for someone, that means I'm limiting the future of South Africa.
I started way before then, running a technology company. And in 2012, that's when I registered the Kuplanani Training Institute, right? It has not been an easy journey, especially without funding.
There was many ups and downs after that, the family thing, and they didn't believe in me when I started. At the time, my father lost his job. My mother, we were was not working. We were living with the grant money, so it was hard for us. And then I'm the firstborn.
I resigned in 2007. I resigned from the work that I was doing, and with immediate effect. So I lost so much. I was raised by a single parent. The only higher education that I had was matric, and then I did those small qualifications. And then my mother was like, no, you need to go out there and work like other ladies. You need to carry a bag and then wear your high heels and then dress formally so, and then you go off to work. And then I'm like,
Sounds like my mom.
I'm not that type of a person.
Yeah.
And I've trained a whole lot of people in my area who are now employed, which I'm happy about. COVID came. COVID came, I lost so much.
Yeah.
I lost my car, I lost my house.
You know that the future billionaire of South Africa, even trillionaire, are farmers in South Africa. Yeah.
No, I know. When you're going to these holiday destinations, you see these large acres of land.
Yeah.
And you're like, someone owns that.
Yeah, one person. What MTN done to us is just so amazing. And then they invest, they give us 25K. I had a problem of water crisis. So I have to install a water pipe, 600 meter water pipe from main pipe to my farm. And then everything changed after that.
Sunday World Unsung Heroes partnered with MTN to celebrate and empower young people doing extraordinary things. Hi guys, my name is Mukhadi Makwela from Sunday World. Can you tell me a little bit about your business?
Basically, what we do as Mabaso Agri Solutions, we are focusing on farming industry.
Okay.
We plant banana fruits and vegetables. So we plant bananas, we have spinach, green peppers, chilies, and also we have herbs, curry leaves, and also we're in the process of making our own chili sauce. So we did try it before, but right now we're in the process of it.
Okay, that's
Yes.
very cool. Do you like hot sauce?
Yes, I do like it. Yeah.
Okay, that will influence it a lot
Yeah.
in making the flavors and
Yeah.
everything. How has your entrepreneurial journey been? You can start us off. How did you get here? What happened?
On MTN.
No, just
not
you first being an
for
entrepreneur. You can
me.
segue into
Okay,
MTN
okay.
afterwards, yeah.
Okay, for me to start this kind of business, I never dream about being employed in my life because I know when I'm trying to being employed or try to work for someone, that means I'm limiting the future of South Africa. So what drives me is that I have to get something that will make you an entrepreneur and able to help more people. You see, so because when you're an employer, you are so limited to many things. So and then I went to university.
Yeah.
And then I dropped out.
Okay. What did you study? And
I was in construction.
Okay.
So I dropped out. There was many ups and downs after that. The family thing, and they didn't believe in me when I started. It was so hectic for me to accept it. It was so. At the time, my father lost his job. My mother, we were was not working. We were living with the grant money, so it was hard for us. And then I'm the firstborn, and then I'm to my mother's side and also my father. So I have to look after my siblings.
a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure for me. But I I almost end up on doing wrong stuff, but I pick up myself on the time and I say, okay, can try many business. I try selling phones, selling, trying forex, different stuff, but my passion wasn't there, and then the vision was not right. And then I went back home and I tell my mom, because my mom is a good she's a good farmer, but never educated. Just
Okay.
is in heavens. Ne? I told my mom that okay, we have a good backyard garden. You always give it to the locals. You give it for free. Just give them for free. Why can't you turn this to a family business? And then she was like, okay, we can try. And then because my mom supports me, but my father didn't accept that because he said this farming thing is for old age, and then the people that they already have money, maybe they already have backup. I said no, I need to start this. Whatever we eat is come from the ground, so we need to start. I need to start this. And then it was like almost 3 months. We have those clashing with my father, so it was hectic. Imagine I'm living with him, or so it's even a week. We barely speak even a week, a month, so it was hectic for me. And then when things goes down, I was like, yo, this is what my father told me, but the vision was way bigger. And luckily everything, God was there, and then everything just pop out. Let the youth being inspired and show that the sky is the limit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially through like you saying you were in a part of your life where you felt like you had not even felt like you didn't have any backup
Yes,
when you
yes,
dropped out.
yes.
Thank you for sharing that with
Yeah,
me.
thank you.
And yourself, what led you to becoming, what's your entrepreneurial journey?
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, that I started in 2012, I meant to say.
Mm.
Um, I started way before then,
Mm.
running a technology company. And in 2012, that's when I registered the Kuplanani Training Institute,
Mm.
right? It has not been an easy journey, especially without funding, because I resigned in 2007. I resigned from the work that I was doing, and with immediate effect. So I lost so much. So when I started my business, I started in 2008, and then when you want to become a training provider, you need to go through the accreditation process.
Yeah.
It's not easy. The
Mm.
first file that I submitted within the MNCT SITA got lost, and then I had to compile another file, which took me another month to compile that file, because now you need to I need to compile the background of the background of the company, the learning metrics, the learning material. It was not easy. It took me a whole lot for me to even complete that. The reason why I'm saying it took me about a month for me to submit, and then things were taking very slow. It took me, I think, a year to receive my accreditation. And after that year, that's when I started. That's when I started registering. That's when I registered Kuplana Training Institute, and I went from one incubator to the other. I've been to different incubators, and then just to upskill myself, because I then realized I was raised by a single parent. The only higher education that I had was matric, and then I did those small qualification. And then my mother was like, "No, you need to go out there and work like other ladies. You need to carry a bag and then wear your high heels and then dress formally, so, and then you go off to work." And then I'm like, "I'm
Sounds
not
like
that
my
type.
mom.
I'm not that type of a person."
Yeah.
And I worked, it didn't work. I'm not going to stand, go and push somebody's passion on a daily basis, whereas I can
Mm.
develop myself as well.
Mm.
So what I then did was, it, my mother did not support me. As a single parent, she expected me to go and work. And as the firstborn, I need to set an example to my siblings. Me, I was not for that. I told them, "No, I'm not going. You can either hate me or do whatever, but I'm not going to do that." So I knocked on doors. I knocked on private sector's doors, and there's this other one company that came to my rescue 3 years later. But I was still there because the patient was too much. Just wanted to enhance education for those youth within my community, because I was not given that opportunity. I did not have access to that opportunity, to those opportunities. So I then decided I'm going to knock on this corporate companies' doors so that it can be able to open doors for these for my people, especially people from Limpopo, because with everything that I do, with the training that I get either from the private company, I take it back home. Do you understand? So I've trained a whole lot of people in my area who are now employed, which I'm happy about. And some are still furthering their studies, which I'm also happy about, because knowledge is power. The most important thing that I need to do is to continue learning. So it has not been easy, and I I soldiered on ever since, and COVID came.
Yo.
COVID came. I lost so much.
Yeah.
I lost my car. I lost my house. It was just another turmoil that I was not ready for. But post-COVID, I'm here.
That's
That's
amazing.
I'm
amazing.
here.
You guys must really teach me this thing of like pushing through. I hate being bad at things. When things get too hard, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my word, no. And I also don't think like things that take too long as well.
Yeah.
Like me, when I get an assignment or I have a deadline, I'm like, okay, I need to do X, Y, Z in this order, in this timeline, then
Yeah.
I'm done.
And then you're
Yeah.
If it
done.
doesn't happen like that, I'm like, well, wasn't supposed to happen.
I always
Yeah.
believe that if you're passionate about something,
Yeah.
you'll go for it. Whether it's raining or it's windy or it's cold, sunny, you will definitely go for it. I've done that, and I'm very patient. I'm very patient in
Yeah.
such a way that even if you can say something negative about my business, I will not worry. I will just maybe sob about it at that time, because you're
Yeah.
talking about it. But when I get home, I'm like, who is she
Yeah.
to tell me
Yeah.
They don't even
that
know
I
your
cannot?
story.
Don't know,
You
yeah,
understand?
don't
Yeah.
even know me.
So that pushes me to say, I'm going to show you
Yeah.
that
Uh,
it is possible.
yeah.
Yes.
From my side, I think the patient thing is that when like I make an example, I always make an example, ne, for us as farmers. You can't plant spinach today and expect to harvest it tomorrow. Ne? It's a passion, it's love, it's irrigation, everything that you have to put there to grow the spinach and then to be ready for the harvesting season. So you have to learn. You learn it in a hard way, and then also in a good way. You know, the storm can hit, the sun can hit again, and then you almost lost everything, and then you have to go back again. Yeah. So it's do it now or never. On my side, I think you have to have that vision, have a vision, be a big dream. I mean, so on my side again, I think I was most motivated by some videos on TikTok. There is I don't know whether it's Sihle Masego or what. I always quote his words. He said, "You need a farmer 3 times a day, because whatever guys you eating, whatever you eating, just remember that it's come from us.
Yeah.
Whatever,
That's
whatever,
so
even
true.
water,
Yeah.
whatever you eating, chicken, everything's come from farmers. So that motivates me, and then you know that the future billionaire of South Africa, even trillionaire, are farmers
Yeah.
in South Africa. Yeah.
No, I know.
So-
When you're going to these holiday destinations, you see
Yeah.
these large acres of land.
Yeah.
And you're like, someone owns that.
Yeah, one person
Yeah,
on that
yo,
land,
I
and then
know.
maybe a co-op.
My mom used to
group,
tell
so-
me I must marry a farmer. I'd live a very happy life.
Yeah,
We need to consider that.
farm
Yes.
life is
Yeah.
is real life. Is what we're supposed to live actually, because the air, atmosphere, everything is so is quality. Birds, sound of birds, everything. You know, it's a high quality life.
Yeah.
So I think yeah, she was right.
Yes, she was. Yo. And I wanted to ask both of you, you'll let me know who's prepared to answer first. How has MTN changed or enhanced your business? What part have they played in everything you've gone through? Who'd like to go first?
Okay, so I got to know about MTN in 2018 through an incubator with Datacom. So I completed the program. It was mentorship and in entrepreneurship and so I completed the program and then I was introduced to MTN Foundation team. Within that year, I invited them to my office, which is in Wynberg, and they came. I submitted a proposal to say, I would like to work with you guys. Because at first I did not know there was a difference between MTN Group and MTN Foundation. I just thought it was MTN. And
Yeah.
then for me,
Yeah.
as long as I've got somebody within MTN, then I'm
Mm.
fine.
Yeah.
So I submitted a proposal that was in 2018. Mom Angie was still working at MTN and then she resigned. And I'm like, I'm not sure if I can be hopeful about it because she's gone. I never thought that the people who have remained within the MTN Foundation will call me 5 years later.
Wow.
5 years later to say
Yeah.
you need to come
Yeah.
back. No, I'm like, the proposal that I sent in 2018, they're like, why not? We understand your journey and then we've seen your work. And in
That shows how
post-COVID, you're
much they
still here.
care.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
post-COVID,
actually.
you're still here.
Mm.
And you have offices, unlike many other companies that could not open their doors.
Yeah.
So for me, it came as at the right time to rescue me from what I was going through. Because remember, I mentioned that post-COVID, I
Yeah,
lost it all.
everything.
So I had to start all over again. Do you understand? So I had officers. I wanted to rebrand. I wanted to start afresh. I wanted to forget about whatever happened pre-COVID. And then I just wanted to focus now on rebuilding my brand. And then that's exactly what I did with MTN on my side because I won the digital Women in Digital in 2023. I submitted
Congratulations.
I submitted in 2022. I didn't get through. And then I received that rejection letter. You know, rejection letter while you're sitting and then things are not happening. And I'm like, oh, that 100,000 could have made a
Changed my
huge
life.
difference in my
Yeah.
life at the moment. I need it. And okay, fine. It's okay. But next year I'm in. And then I started working on myself and my business as well. And in 2023, I was in. And then that changed my life
Yeah.
completely. And I received the 100,000 that includes the mentorship and also I rebranded my business completely and bought wall banners, gazebos, and the website just
Yeah.
for marketing my business. And a year later, I became an implementation partner with
Wow.
MTN Skills
Wow.
Academy.
Sure.
So the drive as we're going through communities and bridging the digital divide within those communities, making sure that we empower
Yeah.
and make an impact within those communities, and then empower the youth within the
Yeah,
communities
yeah.
who are sitting and then most of them have lost hope. And those are the people that we go directly and then we empower them and then
Yeah.
upskill them. And we also, last year, we trained or facilitated survivors for GBV. It was amazing. It was amazing because when we were facilitating those programs, they were in hiding. So do you understand when you're training that type of person, you're not supposed to even put their pictures
Yeah.
on Facebook, on any social media because they are in hiding. But it was amazing because the result that we produced from there
Yeah.
was amazing because most of them, or I can say 3 of them, from the MTN Skills Academy platform that we train them on, which is the digital platform. Most of them have acquired more than 200 certificates from that platform from that platform.
Yeah.
And with those certificates, those are certificates from different university, different international university. So imagine one learner sitting there with all these certificates, and then, which is exposing them to the digital platform, and then what is AI, and they can actually understand what Google Chrome is all about. They can actually train on how to operate a PC as well. They can get certificate, those type of a certificate. But more than anything, or over and above that, I just love the fact that we align with MTN Skills Academy in what we do, because it is not easy out there. That's the reason why I always say knowledge is power. So for those ones who are sitting out there and then thinking, "Correct, all these qualification or all these certificates are expensive," with MTN Skills Academy, it's not expensive. Those qualification or those courses are for free.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So we
That's
train.
amazing.
It
yeah.
is for free. So the only thing that they need to do is to make time, and then for 2 weeks, and then we train them on how to operate a PC, and then also we can expose them to or introduce them to the platform, MTN Skills Academy platform, where they can start their journey in completing those courses for the duration of, as long as they have access to data, and then they can continue with the session. And it will also have specialized courses within the platform as well, where they can where they get certificate after probably 3 months. And then we also have graduate certificate as well. So that's a platform that is amazing, and then that is changing a whole lot of people's lives. And then we really need to look into that, because these platforms are for free. Yes.
Sure, it's amazing. And for you, Lindo, how has
Yeah.
MTN shaped your company or
For
helped?
me, I will not actually buy the MTN eyes or face or whatever, but what MTN done to me is so amazing. I'm the type of a person or a businessman who don't need money actually. I need equipment to make my own money. So it was 2024 when I saw the video of DJ Sbu said, you young guys, young entrepreneur, here make here it's opportunity. Make a 1 minute video. Tell us more about your business. What's you are looking up to MTN? What is your dream? What is your vision? What's if MTN invest on your business, what will benefit the community? And then I make that video because I'm a social media guy.
Okay.
I'm very, very popular in
Yeah.
social
Oh,
media.
great.
Yeah, I'm very, very
Do
popular
you
in social
TikTok?
media. Everything.
Oh, wow, that's
Everything,
cool. I
yeah.
must find you.
So yeah, yeah, you must
Definitely.
find me. So I post that, and then people in my community they did comment, and then people who know me they did comment, mention MTN, and luckily MTN chose me, and then we was there at Sentin for a mentorship week. Same event, same program with this lady was sitting here. So, but that lady was from me, I think it was 2024 from my side. Yeah, 2024.
Yeah.
And then I didn't come there for money, but the most crucial parts from my side was knowledge. I met different entrepreneurs, different business, and then I was like, every time when we done maybe with the topic for a day, maybe for a lesson for I will follow that kind of entrepreneur, maybe DJ's board, and then ask more question. When
Yeah.
things are going down, what do you co-op? When things is going up, what do you co-op with the situation? So I was like most annoying, but I was know what I'm doing because
Yeah.
I know I have to change. But and then luckily, what MTN done to us is was so amazing, and then they give us 25K. Yeah, 20 and that 25,000 And then I had a problem of water crisis. So I have to install a water pipe, 600-meter water pipe from main pipe to my farm. And then everything changed after that, because have enough water. I have green yield now, and then by the exposure, and then MTN puts me in a right position, because that time, I think I didn't know about the importance of the partnerships in every business that you think you must do. But when MTN tried to help me on that program, they teach us about the importance of partnership, collaboration, and then from there I started to knock on different doors, asking for partner. How can we do this and this and this and this?
Yeah.
Whenever you introduce your business, I will listen to it, and then it was like, if we can do something like this and this and this, maybe we can make something bigger than this. We can change more lives, change more. So for me, being posted on social on MTN pages, and by me sharing those moment, I think attracts more
Publicity.
people, investors, and then something like that. And then I did have a problem of by the time I did receive many customers, so I end up run out of stock. Due to
Those
I
are
have
good problems to
yeah
have,
yeah
though.
yeah because of a small backyard garden. And then there's a big what do we call social media podcast, something like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
And then they did ask me to do a video, what I need to my farm, because we see your work, what problem that you are facing. And then I said, I have a small land. Can you please fence me at least 2 or 1 hectare? And then on that comment section, not even a 2 hours later, there was investor, or not an investor, a foundation, it's Salam Foundation from Cape Town. They just said, we can help this guy by fencing his, and then they did call me and then say, what do you deliver? What do you use to deliver your products? I said, no, don't just think of that. I have small land. Don't just buy me a car. I need, please, can you please fence me 2 hectares of land? And then they said, go do a quotation and then we'll pay. I was was surprised, and then thought it's something like a scam.
Yeah.
And then when they call me, let's build it. Here is your things. They said they did pay 32,000, and then also pay for TLPs, for workers. They did pay everything, and then was like, and then also visit my farm, and then that's why it's a big step after MTN. So MTN give me a step, and then other business like something like that. It's
They
they give me
exposed you to a lot of great things.
So when I submit my profile or somewhere,
Yeah.
they saw the MTN name, and then we'll be like, yo, this guy,
Serious.
and then also see another big company, So MTN is the first one that did invest in my business and believe in me. And also by the time on the youth day, something similar, the MTN, because I think on my site, I don't know, but I think there's someone who is really really watching me on social media from MTN side, because I was talking about that, so telling my mom that I think there's someone who's watching me there at MTN, because I do post a lot on social media. And one thing about me, I appreciate, I will never hide the fact that someone really really helped me to grow, to be on level like this. I always post MTN pictures, everything, and then
'cause you're
show
grateful.
because I'm so grateful. So I think on my side, MTN really really helped me. So MTN did make a big step for me to be well known, that this guy is really really working. And then also, if there was a time that I did I did go to Food Lovers Market. It's a very very big fruits and veggie big retailer. So I did go there, and then I give them my reports, the people that I did work, the people that they trust my work. So they saw the MTN and then were like, can you please give us MTN maybe contacts the people that was doing this program for you, so that we can maybe
Verify.
start to believe in you. And I was like, and then right now we're in the process of, they will take my spinach, my everything, so they already approve. Maybe they said, bro, can you please plant more spinach? We need actually 300 benches or 400 a day. Imagine. So MTN did help me a lot. I won't lie. And then even now, this will help me a lot. I
Yeah.
know, attract
Both
more.
of you.
Yeah, attract more investors. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, for telling me everything. I've learned so much, and I've learned I need to gain patience
Yeah.
and endure and keep on
Definitely.
continuing forward.
Definitely.
And I love all the work you guys are doing and how you're empowering
Yeah.
even women involved in the GBV
Yeah.
and women for you, because I'm sure the farming field is
Yeah,
very male dominated.
Yeah, it male dominated. Even like, we need to make agriculture fashionable, because everyone think it's for old age, but it's not for old
I've
age.
never thought it's for old people.
Yeah,
Yes.
people, they think like that. So we need to try to make more young people to venture on agricultural industry, to contribute more on food security in South Africa, and also to decrease these prices of food in you see. So I think we need more people to venture in agriculture. There is more land, there is more space, but if we follow do our paperwork, do a proper research, I think we will get help. So I think we need to try to convince more people to venture on agricultural space, because there's a full gap there, especially more women and also young people. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, for being here and your time and all the education, everything we've learned.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it from my side. Thank you so much to the Unsung Heroes and MTN. You can catch us on all of our social media platforms.